This video is going to review some of the additional advanced capabilities of RSpec, including stacking. Let's start a playback here, and first notice that our image is jumping around a fair amount here. The grid lines are moving mainly because the software is auto-scaling. Well, let's turn those grid lines off first. That will make things a little quieter. There's still some jumping around going on this y-axis, and since those are uncalibrated numbers, they don't serve much purpose, so let's turn them off also. This is just to review how you can customize the screen as you wish. So things have gotten a lot quieter because we don't have those grid lines or axis labels jumping around. Now this auto-scale y-axis is the software's attempt to keep things within the screen. Once you get more experienced using the software, you can turn it off and then use your mouse to center and scale as you wish. I'm going to rewind the video so that we have a little bit more time. Now here's how stacking works. We can stack any number of frames, and when we do that, look how that image settles down by eliminating the noise. It's stacking frames by averaging them as they come through. Now if we take a look here, let's again pause, go back to the beginning, because this is sort of neat to see. I'm going to zoom in on this noise floor here, start the playback. We can see there's a fair amount of noise. When I start stacking, look how the noise gets averaged out and that line becomes much, much quieter. That's what stacking does for an image. Once again, I'm going to pause and recenter a little bit. And let's look at something else here. Once you have a calibrated image, one of the things you're going to want to do is examine some of the other features to determine what they are. For example, that absorption line there. Now I'm going to zoom in with my roller wheel, but it's a little tough to know, well, where exactly is the minimum on that? This measure tool with cursors will make it easier for you to determine the wavelength of a specific feature. Now when the cursors are off screen, they show up as a dotted line off on the edge, so let's drag them onto the screen. This is simply a way of selecting an area on the graph. If I hold the Shift button down on my keyboard while I drag one cursor, the other one follows along. So I'm going to zoom in and now adjust the cursors so I've got them surrounding that feature at about the same spots on either side symmetrically. And here we can see the pixel number as well as the angstrom. So that 6560 is again going to be another hydrogen feature. You can see it's much more accurate to use the cursors than it is to search the minimum trying to figure out exactly where that minimum lies. You can use the cursors on calibrated images like this one, or when you're calibrating itself, you can use the pixel information from the cursors to fill in the calibrate screen.